Good morning, friends. Welcome back or welcome if you're new. Let me get this cord out of the way. We're gonna do week 23 in my Sterling ink. I was gonna film yesterday, but I had jury duty. That was just a fun time. So we're gonna go in with my new Wrong kits. I don't know if I'm going to always do Wrong in my Sterling ink, but I am loving all of their kits right now. I have tons of stickers. So, I mean, I could just do random stickers at this point and still make it look really cute. I do have to work today, and I'm running a little late, but I wanted to get a video out since I didn't get one out yesterday. So I'm not running late, but I normally film a little bit earlier than what I'm filming right now. So I do have a little bit to get caught up on in... Actually, let's rip this off. Let me make sure. Yeah, that'll be long enough. I do have a little bit to get caught up on from last week. We had a busy weekend. We went to the Renaissance Fair over in Ottawa. Well, it wasn't Ottawa, but it was outside of Ottawa. And that was a blast. We had so much fun. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be as big as it was. It was actually huge. But I'd never been to one, so I honestly didn't even know what to expect. But yeah, we had a ton of fun. I'm glad we got there right at opening, because by 1 o'clock it was so busy you could barely move. And I mean, we went on the first day of it, so it's a 2 days long. And we got there at 10, right when they opened up. We pre-purchased our tickets. And we got to see some actual, real people dressed as knights, sword fighting, and some real jousting and all that good stuff. It was a lot of fun. So we are actually thinking about going to another one. It's in Canada. We live really close to the border, and I can't remember where this one is in Canada. I know it's like 2 hours away from us, but this one is July 4th weekend, and we are thinking about going to that one for something to do, because we don't do like fireworks or anything like that. Like, our kids are grown and they go and do things with their babies now, so we try to find things to do. And there is one that they do here in New York and Sterling, and then there's another one. I can't think of the town right now, but yeah, they do them in New York as well. But those places are actually a lot further away from us than the ones in Canada. So we were actually preferring to go to the ones in Canada because they're a bit closer. Let's get some numbers. So this month's kit is La Doche. I don't know. It's really pretty though. I don't speak Italian, but I am loving these colors. Very pretty. And we are going to find the numbers, and I think we're going to go with the orange. And I love the fact that it starts on a Monday. But yeah, so we had a lot of fun and ate some good food. Bought lots of things. Well, I did. My husband wanted to buy some stuff, but like the stuff he wanted to buy, he wasn't sure if he could bring back over the border because they're actually some sticklers about certain things. But he could have brought these swords back over because they were replicas and like collectibles. So it's not like they were like weapons. So, and I don't have a yellow, so we're going to end up going with a blue for my weight sticker. We're just going to put that guy right up there. And then that can go back. So I had good old jury duty yesterday. That was fun. It was a little bit different than I remember. The last time I had jury duty, like you went in, you filled out this, like you filled out your paperwork or whatever, and you sat there until like your number was called. Yesterday they had, did I even pick my pens out? I didn't. But I think we'll just go with the same pens I had last week or last month because I have them ready to go. And then we will just highlight my work with, let's go with, how about we do work in blue? But yeah, so this time we actually had to fill out this different paperwork. I don't know what the trial's for. Like they didn't tell us that because obviously they didn't want us to do like any kind of research or anything like that, which totally understand because you got to be biased. So we filled this out. Like they even asked us like our hobbies, which was really weird, but I get it. And because I'm a total crime junkie, I did put that on there. I was kind of hoping that it would get me dismissed, to be honest. Because to be honest with you, everybody, I'm pretty sure anyone that watches my channel regularly, they know that I work as a housing consultant and I work off commission only. So to be off from work would mean missing a lot of potential sales. And I honestly did not want to do that. But we're hoping that they take a plea deal so we don't have to go to trial now. So we will see. We will see what happens. This pen is just like crap in the bed. So that's going to go in my pens used for the year. Let's do a different one. So yeah, I guess the trial starts Monday, this Monday coming, Saturday, 9 to 3. And there was jurors from 100 to 197, and only one person did not have to show up. That's what it said on the update that we had to check for Friday after 6 p.m., which was kind of cool that we didn't actually have to call the number. So that was pretty easy because I'm sure if all of us were calling that number at the same time, it might not work. But I ended up forgetting about it until like 9 o'clock that night anyways. So I get there yesterday and there was literally no parking. I got there like 45 minutes early because I knew there was very minimal parking. and to have 197 or to have 97 people show up to do jury selection in one day on top of all the court proceedings and everything already going on there was nuts because there was absolutely no parking. I drove around the block for like 20 minutes trying to find parking, and I ended up having to park at a different building and walk. I swear I walked like a half a mile just to get to the courthouse, but that's okay. I didn't mind. It was a nice day. And let's write, what do I want to do? I feel like I want to do my sleep in this color. But yeah, so, and I had known I had jury duty for probably about 2 weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks, right before I went on vacation last week. I think last Monday, not this past Monday, but the Monday before that, I had got that jury duty slip 2 Mondays ago. And I'm like, I thought you didn't have to do jury duty, but like every 10 years. Well, that's only if you get selected. And yesterday I found out that it's every 4 years when you get called and you don't get chosen. So now I should be good for another 4 years, because I actually just had jury duty apparently 4 years ago. And we showed up and it got dismissed or something like that. But we didn't go through all of the stuff we went through yesterday, but that's because it hasn't been dismissed yet, or they haven't taken a plea deal. I'm guessing they're going to take a plea deal. Like, I did try to look up to see what was going on, but I have no idea who the trial's for, so I can't really look up and see what's going on, because there's a couple different cases going on in my county. Okay, so there's that. And then we will go in and fill that out throughout the week. So today I got to pick up my scripts after work. I'll put that right there. And then I have to stop at my son's and pick up my MRI disc because he picked that up for me yesterday. Because I have an appointment with my back specialist on Wednesday. Let's put our payday down. And I think I'm going to use payday in the blue, because I don't have any. Let's put it right there. And then I thought I had some doctor appointment ones, but apparently I don't. We're going to do film for today. I'm going to put it right here. And then what else we got going on today? So we got Wednesday. I'm going to write it in. I don't really like that color. I don't want to do it in that color. Do I have a blue pen? Let me find blue. Okay. Okay, and I will probably go grocery shopping on Friday. I'll probably do a pickup order. Whoops, that's Wednesday. Let's go Friday. And then we don't have any birthdays this week. Okay, so that one's good. And then I have to, what other colors do we have? Oh, we have orange in this kit. So today I really need to work on sisterhood journals. Well, I only have one that I got to work on because I mailed out the other one on Friday. So we'll put that here. I want to get this one mailed out this week because it goes international. I'd like to have it mailed out by Friday. So we'll work on it the next 3 nights. And then I just had, so I went through all of my budgeting stickers and threw them in one of these reusable sticker books. And right here, I want to throw one of these stickers in here, but I think it might be a little big. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to do that one. Let me see. I think I have another one. I do right here. Let me see, I might have it in yellow. I do. So let's see if we can peel her up. Perfect. And then we're going to stick this right down here. That's really big. Let me cut some of that down. And because groceries are getting so expensive, I want to start tracking my expenses again. Literally everything is expensive. So I'm going to start tracking my budgeting again, getting back into that habit, because I've really only just been doing the paychecks. So we're going to do that. And then I think I have some bills coming up. I do. Where's my red pen? So I have my mortgage. And I think my next one's not until the 10th. Okay. And then here I will have my copay. Okay. And then on Thursday, we will do budget. And bills. Okay. And then Friday, we are going to be filming, and I want to try and make some stickers that say shorts, because I do have Thursday. I got to do a short. Let's go in with this color. Okay. Saturday, I probably will do another short because I might do one tomorrow too. We'll see. And then Sunday is like my catch-up day. Okay. So let me grab this and get some decorations down. What do we got? What do we got? We got some, I want to do a block for my to-do. But you know me, I hate taking up all that extra space. But we're going to do it like this. And then let's use the yellow to-do up here. And then let's grab one of the pretty girls. Or do we want to grab a flower to put down here? Got some pretty girls this month. Can't use her because she's sitting at a table. She'll take up too much room there. Maybe we will just go with let's go with some lemons. Let's put the lemons up here in the corner. Will you behave? Okay, and put those there. And then down at the bottom, I'm just going to put this. Oh, it's going to go over the edge a little bit. And then I think I might just use one of these down here at the bottom. Oh, you know what? Let's just put it right over here on the side. And let's go with this. There. We'll take this little drink, a fancy drink. There. And on the bottom, we will just do a couple of these little shells. Kind of like they stacked up. Okay. And I don't think I want to put anything on these yet. We will see. Let's put these little olives up here. Okay. What do we think? Does that look good? I think that looks good. And that will be it for today. I don't have any plans on Sunday yet. Maybe we'll find something to do this weekend, but I'm in the process of trying to get my room decluttered and organized because I have lots of things to get done and I hate when my room's cluttered and chaotic. So that is this week. I do want to go to the post office either Friday or Saturday to get that Sisterhood Journal mailed out because it's international. So if you like planning with me, give this video a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos, make sure you're subscribed and your bell notification is turned on. And I appreciate you spending some time with me this morning, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.